The Bira circuit on the outskirts of Pattaya has a big reputation as Thailand's long-standing motor racing venue. One series of meetings that takes place here brings together regular street production cars that have been much modified to produce great racing capability, and it would seem as much noise as possible. That's the meeting taking place here today at the Bira circuit, Pattaya. The many drivers assemble for a rundown of the race day's schedule and a reminder of safety aspects when competing at speed, which is what they'll be doing. And then it's all enthusiasm as they head for the day's event.
This series, Super Cup, is mainly for beginners and people who likes motorsports in Thailand and doesn't know how to come in or join. This series is very good for them. For them to learn how to be a racer with real regulations and the practical things that they have to learn before being a racer.
Yes. So Kun Tong, the organizer, must be a keen driver himself.
He used to be a race driver himself also for many years. Yes.
5 years ago.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you drive competitively now, Kun Tong?
Oh no, I stopped the race for organizer only.
Yes, organizer only.
You
have many people here, many young men driving here today.
Yes, maybe nearly 200 or 250. Yes.
So how do you describe the cars, the different kinds of cars that they're driving today?
Like many style of the car, but every car is a production car. You use the car for the ordinary day, for the street car like this. Okay.
And some of them are quite old, but they've been changed very much so that they can be racing cars now.
Something like that, similar, right? But anyway, he's aiming for the safety. Safety must come first. You can see that every car that joined here with the safety devices and everything, same as our regulations. That's quite a good start for his event also.
Yes, indeed. Let's see what happens, shall we? Shall we go to the races?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
First on the grid, that most familiar of all vehicles in Thailand, the pickup. Already notable for the loads they carry and the limits they're often pushed to on the open highways. Here today, they're in legal competition on the Bira circuit. It's a scene-setting race that shows today's meeting is for the individual car owner who is into his machinery and speed and quite a bit of noise. So Frank, would you say that today is a celebration of the automotive arts or just a lot of noise?
Yeah, it's a lot of noise. I don't know why some people like it, actually. I still have a muffler on my car and I like it much better. But maybe that's because I'm getting older. I don't know.
Frank Hewin's Subaru is in the competitive company of mostly Japanese makes. Toyotas of many vintages are everywhere. And the sporty Honda Civic from the 90s is a very popular car. Still, there are Thai owner-drivers who are happiest keeping even earlier cars that are now classics of their era in great shape for racing in their special class. Alfa Romeos in this instance. One thing that's very appealing is some of the older cars that are racing as classics, as I understand it. You'll be at the wheel today?
Yes, in my Alfa Romeo. It's a Giulia, 1966 Giulia. It started life as a Giulia Sprint GT Veloce, but I've changed it into a GTA replica and put in a twin spark engine, 2-litre engine in there.
How come you have the skills to do that?
I bought books. I did most of it myself, the suspension and the brakes, but then gave to a mechanic to do the engine and the roll bar and the body work.
And really all of the cars here today have started out as a genuine road-going car and been modified, I gather, huh?
Oh yes, basically I can drive this on the road. It's tax and it's got air conditioning, and I drive it to the office sometimes. But it's a bit, there's no interior and it's a bit loud, but it's okay.
maybe you can tell me, loudness seems to be a prerequisite amongst the cars here today.
Well, once you're driving, it's okay because the noise gets, at the back, and you're in the car with the helmet. It you can't really hear much. My Alpha is quite quiet. It's got two mufflers, but some of the cars have straight through exhaust, just so that the exhaust can come out a bit faster. Hopefully, the noise does make up for it. But
Looks very civilized.
Thank you, Ron.
Out on the track, the countdown to another start continues in shapely human form. Before the unleashing of all that power and adrenaline, and yes, more noise. There are many young women involved in the support teams, and at least one is driving. Others are well placed to add to the glamour of even the most exotic car. And this racing car itself is always one to draw admirers wherever it's seen. The Super Club has a great deal of support from Thai drivers, as we've seen, but there are some foreigners very much involved too. What perspective do you take on the whole thing, Julian?
Yes, I would say that's about right, actually. I'm quite rare here. Sometimes I think you have about 5 or 6 foreigners taking part in this particular series, but I hope to see the numbers increase.
What are the chances of that? I mean, do you know if there are many foreign drivers just itching to get going if they had a vehicle?
I think it's awareness, really, yes, and some of them have vehicles already they can participate in, because this is just a club sport, really, this particular series, so you can arrive and drive with whatever car you have, and some people take it a bit more serious, tuning, all that side of things. So
I noticed quite a few of the cars are well and truly stripped out, too.
Yes, that's correct, yes, they're the more serious ones, yeah.
So nobody really turns up in the family car, do they?
Not really, maybe 1 or 2, so, yeah.
Well, you are the only person, though, to arrive with this extraordinary vehicle.
Yes, I am, yes. This is the only one in Thailand at the moment. I hope to see more.
So, does your enthusiasm for the Westfield, as it's called, go back a fair way, Julian?
Oh, it goes all the way back till 17 years of age, so when I first passed my driving test, so a long time, yeah.
You always wanted one, or you had one then?
Oh, I had one as well then, yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What is it about a car like this that is so distinguishing, really?
For me, it's very similar to a go-kart. So it gives you raw performance, handling, you experience everything, and it's just the ultimate driving experience for me, really. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Talking emailing, though, I see that you, of course, have a website.
Yes, that's correct, yes.
You'd like a few people to get in touch, wouldn't you?
I would, yes. The website is www.wsc-thailand.com. So, and please get in touch if you're interested in something like this. Mm-hmm.
The Westfield, it's certainly a one-off, and you're the man to talk to about them.
Yes, I believe so at the moment, yes, thank you.
And the man driving it today, all the best with that.
Thank you very much, yes, thank you. I hope the weather's better.
The Westfield, the lightest weighing car, joins a competitive group of more conventional vehicles in a race ultimately won by Schönenberger in his BMW. Hey, well done. The car or you driving it?
Yeah, the car was awesome today. I have one accident here on the start, but still can keep this first position and go on, and then after I can control the race, and it was okay.
That's nice. You got into control fairly early on then.
Yeah, in the beginning I saw the red car behind from Boris. He pushing, but I think he have a problem from the accident, so he get clearance, and then I'm slow down a little bit and finishing the race with first.
So tactics, as always, very important, eh?
Sorry?
Tactics very important in a race like that?
Yeah, we have tomorrow 2 more races, so we not risk anything with the engine. When we can see we can slow down and control the race, okay, we slow down. We don't want best time or something. Yeah.
That was the race with quite a few foreigners driving their cars in it too.
I guess about three with me, yeah. And but it was 2 categories, so it was not really a lot of competition. Yeah.
It's always nice to win, whether you think there was a lot of competition or not.
I like to win with 20 cars behind me, but every win here counts. Yeah.
The Westfield is also included in the Classics race. And that's before a pack of old but not so classic clunkers get set to burn up the Bira circuit. And as this meeting comes to an end, here's a class about to get underway that sums up what this kind of race meeting is really all about. Quite old cars. I mean, these are really old Toyota Corollas, I would say, that have been nursed along by their loving owners. They've been hotted up no end. They're now racing cars. So they're not off the road as you would expect. They're still out there and racing. And these people, with all this enthusiasm, are here as often as organisers care to have a day like this, which has been the Super Club Day here at Bira, just outside Pattaya.